What is up? Happy Thursday, everybody. I just wanted to come in and share some information that I was lucky enough to be to have that information shared with me. I know there's a lot of panic, a lot of uh, nervousness, a lot of anxiety in the industry right now. Yes, rates are on the rise. Yes, we have inventory, a lack of inventory nationwide. But what I'm saying is the top producers and people who have been through this before. We've been through it in '08. We've been through multiple markets where we've got to pivot. And, I think there was a lot of things that were said to me through, coaching, through the mastermind groups that I'm in that really put me at ease and allowed me to pivot correctly with the correct strategies. And that's why I've been putting out a lot of posts in regards to really making sure you're part of the right team. So this will apply to lenders. This will apply to real estate agents, anybody who's in the real estate space at this point. It's critical information. It's something that helped me out a lot, helped my team out a lot, and I'm super grateful. I'll be giving some shout outs here in a little bit. But I think with the first thing is that we all knew that this was going to happen with interest rates. It didn't come by surprise like we randomly just started seeing spikes in interest rates. We knew that this was coming. Most people were prepared for it. I shouldn't say everybody was prepared for it, and it's never too late. Like there's endless opportunities, which I'm going to get into here in a little bit. But I want to start with the first thing. What I see lenders defaulting to is, obviously we were in a refi boom. Realtors are not blind to the fact that lenders were ignoring them during the refi boom. And now lenders are coming back to realtors and saying, hey, let me take you to coffee or whatever thing that they're calling and saying, which is fine. However, if you don't have any value to provide to that realtor, just stop, because nobody wants to hear about your products. Nobody wants to, and I'm not saying if you have a niche, right? Like, maybe you work with physicians. That's one of our niches. That's something that would be, awesome to share. But if you're going to go teach people about FHA loans and sit down with the realtor and talk to them about FHA loans and, this program and that program, that's not what they care about. What they care about, and any referral partner, this doesn't go just only for realtors, is not only providing value to them, anybody that you're sitting down with and has the decency to take out the time out of their day, right, to come sit with you, spend 10, 15 minutes with you. Well, why don't you talk to them about them, find out what's important to them, what are their goals. What if they don't want to double production? What if they are already knocking it out of the park, but they want to go spend more time with their family? Well, then you can talk to them about time management and time blocking. If they do want to double production, then you talk to them about lead generation, referral partners, having the right systems in place. Everybody's got different needs. So if there's one piece of advice that I'll give you guys is that none of the people that I go and sit down with to actually have a meeting with, I'm 100% prepared to talk to them. Now, if they have questions for me, absolutely, I'll answer them all day long. But my intention is to go there to see, can I provide value to you? If I can't provide value to you, then I'm wasting your time at that point. It might have been a great meeting and it was nice meeting you, but if I don't feel that I can help you, then I'm not going to sit there and waste your time. And I think that's a challenge I think one of my agents told me that she got like 16 calls from lenders the other day to go to a coffee appointment. And I told her, I said, honestly, can you just go to one and kind of tell me, like, what are they even talking about, right? And there's great lenders out there that are going to go and talk to you guys about growing your business. So, for example, if I go sit down with a financial planner right now, do you think I'm going there unprepared without showing them exactly how I can help them or their client with case studies, with knowing how to speak their language. We're not financial advisors, we're not CPAs, but we understand things of tax implications, marginal tax brackets, creating wealth through real estate. Again, I put this out the other day. People throw that term out there all the time, and they really don't understand the concept of building wealth through real estate. Probably one of the most recent examples I can give you is I had a client wanting to pay, it doesn't matter the purchase price, but they wanted to pay a significant amount, and they wanted to just pay the house off cash. So the financial advisor is pulling their hair out at that point. So we sat down, we put together what we call a client advisory team that consists of the lender, us, the real estate agent, real estate attorney, depending on the state, an insurance agent, the financial advisor, and their CPA. If they don't have any of those, then we can refer them to one of ours. If they do, we will work with their financial advisor. Our number one job, as with some of the designations and some of the certifications that my team and I have been acquiring, certified mortgage advisor. Thank you, Barry Habib, Ken Travis, all the guys at Next Level. You guys did an amazing job with that. There's so much that I've learned even after 16 years in the industry. But there's also the CMPS, Jabron Nicholas, with really understanding, okay, well, what value do we provide to financial advisors? Yes, we help manage the liability side of the balance sheet. We help the client protect assets. Again, and then if I go back to that scenario, that client we can put the amount out. They wanted to pay $500K cash for the house. Great. You don't want a mortgage payment. However, if you're building wealth through real estate, there's a lot of, you can do a mixture of things, and I'm not giving financial advisor advice. This is what a financial advisor did in this situation. He took that $500,000. We decided to put $150,000 down, but we used the additional $350 in a mix of index funds, S&Ps, and some other different sort of investments that were growing way higher than the rate that they were paying on the mortgage. So every month they're coming positive, and that's one small way, right, of creating value. So I think before you go and approach a real estate agent, lenders I'm speaking to, before you go sit with a real estate agent, before you go sit with a financial planner, before you go sit with an insurance agent, understand what value you can provide for them, because it's different for every person, and show them how you can help their clients as well, right? Because you're not only helping them grow their business, you're helping protect their clients' assets. You're helping make sure, if we're talking to HR professionals, you start putting their employees in good financial positions, well, that dramatically decreases stress levels, which is part of HR professionals' jobs. So I'm going to give a huge shout out to my coach, Anthony Casillas, Team AFN National Business Coach. And he really kind of hammered it in that opportunity is everywhere. Again, I just named you the client advisory team, which was made up of 6 people. You're not limited to those people. What about jewelers? Somebody's getting married. Probably the next step is buying a house. Tuxedo rentals. Probably the next step is buying a house. Again, we talked about HR professionals, life insurance agents. There's so much opportunity that when people are I get it. There's a panic. Today we got hit 83 basis points negative in the market. It's anticipated. So it's not something that just came and hit us by surprise. And again, it's never too late to pivot. But I think, one of the main things is that you got to believe that you can do it. Believe in yourself, believe in your team. Hopefully you have I'm blessed with an amazing team. I know they can hear me right now, so thank you all. But I think it's super critical to make sure you have the right people around you, understanding how to pivot with the correct strategies. And I'm not, again, I've been putting a lot of posts out there about what's your plan for 2022. I don't care if you work with us or don't. there's people that have given me so much advice that I feel compelled that I got to go share it with other people that might be stressed out. I see people, leaving the industry vets getting out of here. Shops closing down. We have, you know, without saying company names, down the street, some 40 people were laid off from a company that only has not even 100 people. So you're talking about over half their staff was laid off. But they didn't pivot, and they're not seeing the opportunities that are out there. One of the phrases that's coined by my leaders, Matt Schultz, John D'Onofrio, Anthony Casillas, be the mayor of your town. It's not, what's up, Keith? Keith, you're definitely the mayor of your town, brother. So it's not about just saying, all right, well, I'm only working with real estate agents. One half of you don't have a value proposition to even give to real estate agents. So first, back up and do that. And then start to learn the value propositions for Keith. I'm happy you're on here. I saw you at a networking event with, I don't know, it looked like 30, 40, I don't know how many people were there, but my point is you're out there, you're talking to people, and then you're providing value. You're not just walking up and saying, hey, send me title business because I'm Keith Stonehouse. No, you provide value, you build relationships, you do a hell of a job. And that's why people respect you and send you business. And you're just a great person to be around, man. So hats off to you, because you really understand this concept from the title side too. I think another big thing is the inventory problem. This is a nationwide problem. I'll defer to, and I'll ask Ryan Grant if he's cool with it, but he interviewed a top economist, mega event. It was on a Zoom call, but there was realtors and lenders all over the country on there. A lot of great information that was on there. But the inventory problem is not going to fix itself, and it's going to take industry leaders from the real estate side, from the mortgage side, from the title side, to really collaborate together and create these solutions. And if you are a branch manager, if you are a loan officer, and you don't have that sort of support, please reach out to me. Again, I don't care if you work with us or don't work with us. I feel compelled to share that information and help alleviate any stress that I can. Some other things that we've been working on. I think I probably stepped up coaching to an all-time level. If for those of you that know Anthony Casillas, you're not coming on that call and getting on there without 100% energy, and then you're going to get off that call and you're going to be ready to just go knock it out of the park. So what I did, and what I think, there's so much free information out there. The mortgage coach community is putting out videos daily, right? Dave Savage just crushing it with educating people. For me personally, I want to thank Matt Schultz, John D'Onofrio, my leaders, and Anthony Casillas, my coach, who moved me into the Millionaire Mortgage Academy to be coached for 7 weeks straight on. I'll start dropping some nuggets, as the course goes along, but it's really about creating those relationships that maybe other loan officers and lenders and realtors don't see them, right? They don't, Anthony and I were talking, and there was one of our other branches, I think out of his production, eight out of his, I don't know, I think he funded 20 units, but 8 of those units came from termite inspectors. So there's opportunity everywhere, again, and that's something that we're going to keep pushing. So again, I can't express the how grateful I am for these guys. And there's some other very, very important people that have helped me out. Big shout out to my guys at Tribe, Josh Metal, Ryan Grant, Chris Ledley, Danny Horiani, Mark Robertson, if I forgot anybody's name, I apologize. But these guys are literally just dropping gems on us every 2 weeks, and really helping combat this fear and panic in the marketplace. And I think that's what real leaders are doing right now. There's no, we understand that we've been through this before. Again, it's cyclical. It happens, and I don't know. I don't see the complaint. I mean, most of you vets in the industry that have been here for a while, realtors or lenders, you guys know when rates were 9, 10, 11, 12%. We're talking about 4% rates still. Everybody's comparing to the lowest historic rates that there were. Well, let's compare to what the average interest rate is for the lifetime of mortgages, right? I mean, only we're talking the last, I don't know, 9 years we've been really seeing, 10 years we've been seeing rates under the 5.5% mark. And don't quote me, Barry, that I'm just kind of spitballing there. But so I think it was important and critical for me to surround myself with these kind of people. There you go, Keith, 7% average. So when people tell me rates are high, I'm not with it. I don't understand it. To me, again, a 4% interest rate compared to when I got in the industry, 8% first with 14% seconds, adjustable rates, and we're in a completely different market. So I think a lot of this knowledge has come to me of, especially now with the designation for CMPS, the Certified Mortgage Planning Specialist. I understand how to approach people in different ways. I highly encourage any lender, realtor, loan officer right now, if you are slow, if you're slowing down, capitalize on that time to go surround yourself with the people the people who have been through this, who know how to get through this, and that are going to persevere through this. For example, I'll be in Fort Myers February 24th. I'll be at Amplify with Renee Rodriguez. Let's talk about another industry leader at that point. So everything that we're doing it doesn't mean that we've completely changed our model. I mean, we never got away from purchase business. Did refi business boom? Absolutely. I mean, you couldn't get away from it if you wanted to. But that didn't mean that that we weren't still reaching out to our realtors. We weren't still doing purchase business. So if there's anything that you take from this, one, you can always reach out to me with any questions. Again, a lot of these people I don't work for that I named, and they're sharing free information with me. And I think one of the most important things is that one of the best ways of learning is by teaching. And I think if, at the core, everybody wants to help people, right? But until you understand what you're great at, why you are doing what you do, and you have a solid strategy in place. I mean, my coaches aren't messing with me. I've got a 12-page full, strategic planning guide that I do every year with them. They review it with me. It makes sure I'm in alignment with myself. I'm in alignment with them. I'm doing what's right for our customers, what's right for the company. And, we grow that way. And I think educating people, helping people, even some of my friends in the industry right now have been reaching out and kind of freaking out about rates. And again, I'm reminding them, hey, do you remember like 10 years ago when we were, in the nines or we had all the subprime market going out of control back in 05, 06, 07. I think I truly believe we're in one of the best industries on the planet. And I think for those industry leaders, I think it's critical that we're all getting out there and reminding everybody that it is going to be okay. We will get through this, just like we've always gotten through it every time. And if you are feeling any panic, if you're nervous, if you feel like you don't even know where to start, I named off a bunch of names. call me, DM me, text me, whatever you feel like. And again, this is stuff that I'm willing to share with you guys for free. Not only, it's not thoughts that I made up. This is proven strategies and from the people who are leading our industry right now from all different angles. So I appreciate you guys. Keith, I appreciate you commenting in there, that some and helping me out with that average. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, again, reach out. I know I shared probably a lot of info in here, so I just kind of wanted to brush on some topics. Over the next few weeks, we'll be diving into some more strategies, exactly what you can do, what's the playbook, and obviously that's shared with everybody on my team. But we're willing to help anybody that we can, because that's what it's all about. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, please feel free to reach out to me. Never hesitate to. Always here to help. Appreciate all you guys, and we'll see you next time.